This authorized audiobook of Twin Flames Unveiled. Myths, Truths, and Lessons, a Spiritual Guide. 6. Cosmic Soul Journey Book 10. Author, Serafina Hartwell. Is presented by Soul Sanctuary Audio. Copyright Serafina Hartwell. Introduction. The Call of the Twin Flame. Have you ever felt an inexplicable pull towards someone? A connection so profound it defies logic? A bond that feels like it transcends time, space, and even reason? If you've found yourself searching for answers about this electrifying yet often bewildering relationship dynamic, you're not alone. Welcome to Twin Flames Unveiled. Myths, Truths, and Lessons, where we embark on a journey to demystify one of life's most enigmatic experiences. The concept of twin flames has captured imaginations for centuries, sparking debates among spiritual seekers, romantics, and skeptics alike. Is it destiny or delusion, divine design, or human projection? For every person who claims they've met their other half, there's another questioning whether such unions are real or merely wishful thinking. This book isn't here to offer fairy tales wrapped in glittering promises. Instead, it dives deep into the raw, unfiltered truth about twin flames, the beauty, the chaos, and everything in between. It seeks to separate myth from reality, providing practical guidance for those navigating this intense connection without losing themselves in the process. You may be reading this because you've already encountered your twin flame and are struggling to make sense of the whirlwind of emotions that followed. Or perhaps you're still searching, caught in the throes of obsession over finding the one who will complete you. Maybe you're simply curious, drawn to stories of soul-deep connections, and wondering if they hold any relevance to your own life. Whoever you are, wherever you stand on this path, this book is for you. Through 4 key chapters, we'll explore what twin flames truly are and aren't, dispel common misconceptions, navigate the unique challenges these relationships present, and uncover how personal growth remains at the heart of this extraordinary union. Along the way, you'll find insights designed to empower you, not to cling desperately to an idealized version of love, but to embrace the lessons and evolution that come with it. So take a breath. Open your mind, and prepare to step into a world where love is both a mirror and a teacher, reflecting back everything you need to see about yourself, and offering the tools to grow beyond what you thought possible. Let's begin. This introduction establishes the book's purpose, addresses the reader directly, and lays out the structure while creating intrigue and emotional resonance. It primes the audience for deeper exploration, while aligning with the themes outlined in the provided content. Let me know if you'd like me to proceed with writing Chapter 1. 1. What are twin flames? The first rays of dawn stretched across the horizon, painting the sky in hues of amber and rose. In a quiet cafe nestled at the corner of Maple Street, Sarah sat by the window, her fingers tracing the rim of her coffee cup. She had been here before, lost in thought, searching for answers that seemed just out of reach. Today, however, felt different. Today, she was about to embark on a journey of understanding one of life's most profound mysteries, twin flames. The awakening. Sarah remembered the day she met Alex vividly. It wasn't love at first sight. It was something far more intense, an inexplicable pull, as if an invisible thread connected them across the crowded room. Their eyes met, and in that moment, time seemed to stand still. "Do you believe in destiny?" Alex had asked her later that evening, his voice soft yet piercing. I don't know," Sarah had stammered, caught off guard by both the question and the intensity behind it. That encounter marked the beginning of what Sarah would later learn was a twin flame connection, a bond so powerful it defied conventional explanation. But what exactly were twin flames? And why did they evoke such strong emotions and reactions? Origins and definitions. To understand twin flames, we must delve into their origins. The concept traces back to ancient philosophies and spiritual teachings, notably those of Plato in the Symposium. According to this dialogue, humans were originally created with 4 arms for legs and a single head with 2 faces. Fearing their power, Zeus split them into 2 separate beings, condemning each half to spend their lives searching for their other half. Modern interpretations expand on this myth, suggesting that twin flames are 2 halves of the same soul destined to reunite and achieve a state of wholeness. Unlike soulmates, who provide comfort and compatibility, twin flames challenge and transform us, pushing us toward personal growth and enlightenment. Characteristics of twin flame connections. Twin flame connections are characterized by their intensity and synchronicity. These relationships often begin with a magnetic attraction, followed by periods of harmony and discord. They mirror our deepest fears, insecurities, and desires, forcing us to confront aspects of ourselves we might otherwise ignore. Sarah recalled the roller coaster of emotions she experienced with Alex. One moment, they were lost in blissful unity. The next, embroiled in heated arguments that left them both exhausted. Yet, through it all, there was an undeniable sense of purpose, a feeling that their connection served a higher calling. Dr. Emily Carter, a psychologist specializing in relationship dynamics, explains twin flame relationships are not about finding perfection, but about achieving balance. They push individuals to grow emotionally, mentally, and spiritually, differentiating twin flames from other bonds. Understanding the distinction between twin flames, soulmates, and karmic relationships is crucial. While soulmates offer companionship and mutual support, twin flames ignite a transformative journey. Karmic relationships, on the other hand, are lessons meant to resolve past issues, often marked by turbulence without resolution. Sarah reflected on her previous relationships. Her high school sweetheart had been a soulmate, a steady presence during tumultuous teenage years. Another brief fling in college felt karmic, filled with unresolved tension and abrupt endings. But Alex, he was neither comforting nor fleeting. He was a catalyst for change, challenging her to become the best version of herself. Real-life examples. Consider Maya and Daniel, whose story illustrates the complexities of twin flame connections. They met during a meditation retreat, instantly recognizing a deep familiarity. Over the years, their relationship oscillated between profound intimacy and painful separations. Through therapy and self-reflection, they learned to navigate their bond, using it as a tool for personal evolution rather than a source of constant turmoil. Their journey underscores a vital truth. Twin flames are not about perpetual happiness, but about facilitating growth. As Maya puts it, our connection forced me to face my shadows. It wasn't always pleasant, but it was necessary. Reflection and integration. As Sarah sipped her cooling coffee, she realized that understanding twin flames required more than intellectual knowledge. It demanded introspection and courage to embrace the light and shadow within oneself. Perhaps, she mused, the real magic lies not in finding our twin flame, but in discovering who we truly are through the journey. With newfound clarity, Sarah closed her journal and stepped out into the crisp morning air. The path ahead was uncertain, but she felt ready to explore the depths of her own soul and uncover the truths hidden within the enigma of twin flames. 2. Separating fact from fiction. The soft hum of the city buzzed outside, a stark contrast to the quiet introspection brewing within the cozy confines of Alex's study. Books lined the walls, their spines whispering tales of wisdom and wonder. Yet, tonight, Alex's focus was singular, untangling the web of myths surrounding twin flames. The myth of perfection. Alex leaned back in the chair, eyes scanning the notes sprawled across the desk. One myth stood out glaringly: the belief that twin flames were perfect partners destined for eternal bliss. It was a notion that had ensnared many, leading them down paths of disillusionment and heartache. Perfection is an illusion, Alex murmured, recalling the countless stories shared by those who had stumbled upon this misconception. Take Emma, for instance. She had once believed her twin flame would be the epitome of flawlessness, a partner devoid of imperfections. When reality clashed with her idealized vision, she found herself grappling with disappointment and confusion. Dr. Laura Bennett, a renowned psychologist specializing in spiritual relationships, explained, twin flames are not about perfection, but about growth. They challenge us to confront our deepest fears and insecurities, fostering personal evolution. Debunking common myths. Alex turned his attention to another pervasive myth, the idea that meeting one's twin flame guaranteed happiness and fulfillment. This fallacy often led individuals to place undue pressure on their relationships, expecting instant gratification without acknowledging the necessary work involved. He remembered Sarah's story, recounted over steaming cups of tea at their favorite cafe. Her initial euphoria upon meeting her twin flame quickly gave way to turbulence as they navigated the complexities of their bond. It wasn't until she embraced the challenges as opportunities for growth that true fulfillment began to emerge. Another widespread misunderstanding was the belief that the twin flame journey was easy and harmonious. In truth, it was anything but. These connections were marked by intense highs and profound lows, serving as catalysts for transformation rather than sources of perpetual ease. Scientific insights and psychological perspectives. To lend credibility to these insights, Alex delved into scientific research and psychological theories. Studies indicated that the twin flame phenomenon could be linked to deep-seated psychological needs and patterns ingrained in human behavior. Dr. James Carter, a neuroscientist, posited the intense attraction and connection experienced in twin flame relationships can be attributed to neural pathways and chemical responses in the brain. However, it's crucial to recognize that these biological reactions do not equate to a flawless union. Psychological perspectives further illuminated the twin flame dynamic. Attachment theory suggested that early life experiences shaped how individuals approached relationships, influencing their perceptions and expectations of twin flame connections. Identifying red flags. Amidst the exploration of myths, Alex emphasized the importance of identifying red flags. Obsessive behaviors, neglecting personal boundaries, and losing oneself in the pursuit of the twin flame were warning signs that warranted attention. Sarah nodded in agreement during one of their discussions. I realized I was obsessing over every interaction, analyzing each word and gesture. It consumed me, leaving little room for anything else. Alex highlighted practical strategies to mitigate such tendencies. Journaling, therapy, and mindfulness practices emerged as effective tools for maintaining balance and perspective. Real-life stories, lessons learned. To ground the narrative, Alex wove in real-life stories illustrating the impact of debunking myths. Consider Michael and Rachel, whose journey exemplified the transformative power of separating fact from fiction. Initially caught in the throes of obsession, they struggled to reconcile their ideals with reality. Through dedicated self-reflection and open communication, they learned to view their twin flame connection as a means of mutual growth rather than an end in itself. Rachel reflected, understanding the truths behind the myths freed us. We stopped chasing an unattainable ideal and started embracing the beauty of our authentic selves. Embracing reality. As Alex closed his notebook, a sense of clarity washed over him. Debunking myths was not merely an intellectual exercise. It was a vital step toward embracing the true essence of twin flame connections. The journey isn't about finding perfection or eternal bliss, he concluded, his voice steady with conviction. It's about discovering the depths of your own soul and growing alongside someone who mirrors your path. With renewed determination, Alex stepped out into the night, the city lights twinkling like stars guiding him forward. The road ahead was fraught with challenges, yet he felt equipped, ready to navigate the intricate dance of truth and transformation that defined the twin flame experience. This chapter dismantles common misconceptions about twin flames while weaving in relatable anecdotes and expert insights. By blending narrative elements with factual information, it advances the story and sets the stage for deeper exploration in subsequent chapters, ensuring continuity and engagement throughout the book. 3. Navigating challenges together. The morning sun filtered through the blinds, casting a mosaic of light and shadow across the room. Sarah sat cross-legged on the floor, her journal open before her. She had spent countless hours poring over its pages, trying to make sense of the emotional whirlwind that was her twin flame connection with Alex. Today, however, she wasn't alone in this introspection. Alex sat beside her, his presence both comforting and challenging. The turbulent dance. Their relationship had been anything but smooth sailing. There were moments of pure bliss when it felt as though the universe itself conspired to bring them together. But these highs were often followed by gut-wrenching lows, arguments that left them both raw and exposed, periods of separation that tested their resolve. "Why does it have to be so hard?" Sarah asked one evening, her voice tinged with frustration and fatigue. Alex sighed, running a hand through his hair. "Because it's not just about us being together. It's about what we learn from each other." Dr. Emily Carter, a psychologist specializing in relationship dynamics, explains twin flame relationships are mirrors. They reflect our deepest fears and insecurities, forcing us to confront parts of ourselves we might otherwise ignore. Common struggles. One of the most pervasive challenges Sarah and Alex faced was the intense emotional turbulence. Their arguments could escalate quickly, fueled by unresolved issues and deep-seated fears. Sarah remembered one particularly heated exchange. "You never listen to me," she had shouted, tears streaming down her face. "And you always expect perfection," Alex retorted, his voice rising to match hers. In that moment, they both realized something crucial. They were projecting their own insecurities onto each other. This epiphany became a turning point, prompting them to seek healthier ways to communicate. Communication strategies. Effective communication proved vital in navigating their challenges. They began attending couples therapy sessions, where they learned techniques to manage conflicts constructively. "We started using I statements instead of you accusations," Sarah recalled. "It made a world of difference." Dr. Laura Bennett, a renowned therapist, emphasizes the importance of active listening. When you truly hear your partner without judgment, you create a safe space for vulnerability and growth. They also adopted mindfulness practices, such as meditation and deep breathing exercises, which helped them stay grounded during tense moments. These tools allowed them to approach disagreements with clarity rather than reactivity, managing triggers and healing past wounds. Another significant hurdle was managing the triggers that surfaced within their relationship. For Sarah, certain behaviors from Alex would ignite feelings of abandonment rooted in childhood experiences. Alex, on the other hand, struggled with trust issues stemming from past betrayals. Through therapy, they uncovered these underlying wounds and worked diligently to heal them. Journaling became a powerful tool for self-reflection, allowing them to process emotions and identify patterns. I realized my fear of abandonment wasn't about Alex, Sarah confessed during one session. It was about me needing to feel secure within myself. Alex nodded, adding, and my trust issues weren't because of Sarah. They were tied to my own insecurities. By addressing these core issues, they transformed potential deal breakers into opportunities for profound healing. Case studies, success stories. To further illustrate the transformative power of navigating twin flame challenges, consider the story of Maya and Daniel. Their journey was fraught with obstacles, yet they emerged stronger and more connected. Maya described their breakthrough moment. We hit rock bottom, but instead of walking away, we chose to face our demons together. That decision changed everything. Daniel echoed her sentiment. Our struggles taught us patience, empathy, and resilience. We learned to see each other not as adversaries, but as allies on this journey. Their experience underscored a vital truth. Twin flame connections, while challenging, offer unparalleled opportunities for growth and transformation. Embracing the journey. As Sarah closed her journal, she glanced at Alex, who offered her a reassuring smile. They had come a long way from those early days of turmoil and uncertainty. This isn't just about us staying together, Sarah said softly. It's about becoming better versions of ourselves. Alex nodded, his eyes reflecting a shared understanding, and supporting each other every step of the way. With renewed determination, they stood, ready to face whatever lay ahead. The path of the twin flame was not an easy one, but it was theirs, a testament to the strength found in vulnerability and the beauty of growing together. This chapter delves into the unique challenges of twin flame relationships while offering practical strategies for overcoming them. By blending narrative elements with expert insights and real-life examples, it advances the story and sets the stage for deeper exploration in subsequent chapters, ensuring continuity and engagement throughout the book. 4. Growing individually within union. The late afternoon sun cast long shadows across the park, dappling the ground with patterns of light and shade. Sarah sat on a weathered bench, her journal resting on her lap as she watched children play and couples stroll by. Beside her, Alex leaned back, his eyes closed, soaking in the tranquility of the moment. They had come a long way since those tumultuous early days of their twin flame connection, and today they were focused on a new chapter, growing individually within their union. The mirror effect. Sarah often thought about how Alex mirrored her deepest fears and insecurities. It was uncomfortable at times, like staring into a magnifying glass that amplified every flaw. Yet, it was also profoundly enlightening. Do you ever feel like we're each other's personal growth coaches? Sarah mused, breaking the silence. Alex chuckled softly, opening his eyes to meet hers. I think that's exactly what we are. Our connection forces us to confront things we'd rather ignore. Dr. Emily Carter, a psychologist specializing in relationship dynamics, explains twin flames serve as mirrors for personal development. They reflect not only our strengths, but also areas needing improvement, pushing us toward holistic growth. Practices for fostering independence. Despite their deep bond, Sarah and Alex understood the importance of maintaining individuality. They began incorporating practices that nurtured their personal growth while strengthening their connection. One such practice was meditation. Every morning, they would spend 20 minutes in silent reflection, focusing on their breath and setting intentions for the day. This ritual helped them stay centered and mindful, even amidst life's chaos. We've learned that being together doesn't mean losing ourselves, Alex said during one of their reflective sessions. It means becoming more of who we truly are. Journaling also played a crucial role in their journey. By documenting their thoughts and emotions, they gained clarity and insight into their personal evolution. Sarah found solace in writing letters to her future self, envisioning the person she aspired to become. Balancing the twin flame bond with other aspects of life. Navigating a twin flame relationship required balancing their intense connection with other facets of life. Career aspirations, family obligations, and friendships demanded attention and care. Sarah recalled a period when her work projects consumed most of her time. Initially, she felt guilty for prioritizing her career over their relationship. However, Alex reassured her. "Your dreams matter just as much as ours," he told her one evening. "We support each other's goals because that's what true partnership is about." They established boundaries and communicated openly about their needs and expectations. This balance allowed them to thrive individually while nurturing their shared bond. Stories of transformation. To illustrate the transformative power of growing individually within a twin flame union, consider the story of Rachel and Michael. Their journey was marked by significant personal achievements alongside their evolving relationship. Rachel pursued her passion for painting, eventually holding her first gallery exhibition. Michael supported her every step of the way, celebrating her successes as if they were his own. "Watching Rachel grow and succeed inspired me to pursue my own dreams," Michael reflected. "Our twin flame connection became a source of mutual empowerment." Their experience highlighted a fundamental truth. Twin flame relationships are not about sacrificing individuality, but about fostering personal growth within the context of a profound connection. Embracing personal evolution. As the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of orange and pink, Sarah closed her journal with a sense of fulfillment. She glanced at Alex, who offered her a warm smile. "This journey isn't just about us growing together," Sarah said thoughtfully. "It's about becoming the best versions of ourselves." Alex nodded, his expression mirroring her sentiment, and supporting each other through every step of that transformation. With renewed purpose, they stood, ready to embrace whatever lay ahead. The path of the twin flame was challenging, yet it offered unparalleled opportunities for personal and collective growth. Together, they were navigating the intricate dance of love, self-discovery, and evolution. Conclusion: embracing the journey. The evening sky was painted in deep indigos and violets, stars beginning to twinkle like distant lanterns. Sarah stood on the balcony of her apartment, the cool breeze brushing against her skin. Beside her, Alex leaned on the railing, his gaze fixed on the horizon. They had traversed a remarkable journey together, one filled with profound revelations, intense challenges, and transformative growth. Recap of lessons learned. As Sarah reflected on their path, she realized how much they had uncovered about twin flames. Initially, the concept seemed shrouded in mystique and misunderstanding. Yet, through exploration and introspection, they demystified it. "We've learned so much," Sarah said softly, breaking the serene silence, "about what twin flames truly are and aren't." Alex nodded, his eyes thoughtful. "It's not just about finding someone who completes you. It's about becoming whole within yourself." They revisited the key lessons from their chapters. Understanding twin flames, recognizing the unique characteristics and origins of twin flame connections. Debunking myths, separating fact from fiction to approach the relationship with clarity and realism. Navigating challenges, developing strategies to manage emotional turbulence and foster healthy communication. Personal growth, emphasizing individual evolution while nurturing the union. Each chapter had peeled back layers of misconception, revealing truths that empowered them to navigate their bond with wisdom and resilience. Encouragement for the reader. Sarah turned to Alex, her expression earnest. What would you say to others on this journey? Alex paused, considering his words carefully. I'd tell them not to fear the challenges. Every struggle is an opportunity for growth. Dr. Emily Carter, whose insights had guided them throughout, echoed this sentiment. Twin flame relationships are mirrors reflecting your deepest self. Embrace the reflection, even when it's uncomfortable. For those still searching or grappling with their twin flame connection, Sarah and Alex offered encouragement. The journey wasn't about perfection or immediate bliss. It was about transformation. Each step, whether harmonious or tumultuous, contributed to a deeper understanding of oneself and one's partner. Final thoughts. As the night deepened, Sarah felt a profound sense of peace. Their twin flame connection wasn't a destination, but a continuous voyage of discovery. This journey isn't just about us, she said, her voice steady with conviction. It's about becoming the best versions of ourselves, individually and together. Alex smiled, his eyes reflecting the same resolve, and supporting each other every step of the way. With hearts full of hope and minds enriched by newfound wisdom, they stepped back inside, ready to face whatever lay ahead. The path of the twin flame was challenging, yet it promised unparalleled opportunities for growth, love, and enlightenment. This conclusion encapsulates the essence of Twin Flames Unveiled. Myths, truths, and lessons summarizing key insights while offering heartfelt encouragement to readers. By blending narrative elements with reflective wisdom, it leaves the audience inspired and equipped to embrace their own journeys, ensuring continuity and resonance with the book's overarching themes. This authorized audiobook of Twin Flames Unveiled. Myths, Truths, and Lessons, a Spiritual Guide. 6. Cosmic Soul Journey Book 10. Author, Serafina Hartwell. Is presented by Soul Sanctuary Audio. Copyright Serafina Hartwell. For the update audiobook click Follow Soul Sanctuary Audio.